a good girl. He wants a girl with a behavior. Yeah. So hi guys. Hi, Kelly.
Hello, hello,
Hi,
hello.
Kelly.
I'm good, I'm good.
Are you a good girl with a behavior?
You don't know what you're saying.
Are you a good girl with a behavior?
Let's talk about the behavior.
Yes, listen. What's a good girl with a behavior, really?
Hey, my friend.
Tell me, what's a good girl with a behavior?
It's me.
Mm-hmm.
I am the good girl with the behavior.
Oh, you are? So, what's the definition of a good girl with a behavior?
She's a good
Uh-huh.
girl
Mhm.
with a behavior.
So what's good?
It's
What's
nothing
good in a
new.
girl? What's good in a girl?
But I think we should ask guys this because if I say it, people will think
But-
I'm not humble.
No, that's it. We know you're humble.
You tell
we
me
know
what
you're
is
humble.
a good girl with a behavior.
Hey, no, I'm the host. That's what I'm
So,
against.
say all the bombshells go on me so that I can be cancelled on Twitter.
Yes.
I can't agree on that.
No one is going to. This is a creative. No one is going to cancel you on Twitter. Trust me. If they do, with that.
Let me tell you what a good girl
Yes,
behavior
tell
is.
us.
I don't know what the singer was meaning when he was saying this, but me, I think
Mm-hmm.
a good girl with a behavior is, a woman that carries herself.
What is
That
carrying
she-
yourself? I want
Like
to
when
know
you
the
enter
things.
a room,
Uh-huh.
not only is your perfume just giving you the essence,
Mhm.
but everyone can see. Everyone can see, like, you're carrying yourself.
Yeah.
The eloquence.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
You're a good girl with a
So
behavior.
yeah, so Kelina said that I am a good girl with a behavior. So I want to thank everyone who has joined in, mostly my friends, and yeah, and this is a show for creatives where we basically tell stories about creatives in Kenya, and we are glad to be in 254 Radio where they support young people who are in Kenya, young youths who are coming up in Kenya as creatives. So, Kelin, you
Yes.
are a singer. She
Continue.
sings so well. First of all, she's my friend, but I have to pretend that I don't know her. And then, Kelin, tell us who you are.
I am a creative. Let me say,
Okay.
I've actually just learned
First,
today.
no, I have a question. Guys, I have a question. You can tell me this on my Instagram at I_Ruby. Tell me the difference between a creative and a content creator. You're a content creator. I'm a wewe creative. Kelly, wewe ni creative. I'm a wewe ni content creator.
I think for me, I would say I am a creative.
Uh-huh.
Because content creating, it means that I'm creating content. And okay, but I feel like it's the same.
But I feel like the advantage that a creative gets is that they're both content creators and a creative. A creative can be both a content creator and a creative. Yeah. So I don't think that a content creator is a co-creative.
So a content creator is a niche, let's say.
Yeah, I would say that.
Let's not say. Robin has said, and that is the final.
Yeah, so I think about that, and most times when I want to read about a creative in my magazine, I look at someone who has something like, even if they're on social media platforms, they have something that's actually showcasing them, something that's actually saying who they are. So yeah, Kayleen, people don't know who you are. I'm here pretending that we all know who you are.
Yes, I'm Kayleen. I am a creative. I sing. I dance, I guess, sometimes.
I've never seen her
If you just look deeper, you will find it.
Okay.
But anyways, mainly I sing and I have a podcast.
Tell us your podcast.
Yes, my podcast is called God's Favorite Pancakes, and you are God's favorite pancake. Even Robin is God's favorite pancake. So if you feel like you're God's favorite pancake, the place is supposed to be is in my podcast. But anyways, yes, I do have a podcast. I have a YouTube channel. Kayleen Rahema.
Okay.
What else? I think yeah, and also time to time, I I post on Instagram like any other guy. If that's content creation, I don't know what else is.
So guys, I'm gonna play her song. She's awesome. She sings so well, and the reason we are here is because she sings so well. And this song that she wrote, we're gonna talk about it after we listen to it. It's called My Story. You're gonna tell us why you wrote My Story.
Right.
What's the story behind my story? Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, here's the song. Hey, you guys, you feel so beautiful. Hi guys, you feel so beautiful because me, I feel beautiful, Kellen, because of your song.
Oh.
I feel beautiful, yeah, inside and out.
Oh,
So,
so nice.
Kelly, what was the story behind this song?
I know, like ever since I removed this song, like it's been a major question. Um, the reason for my story was because when I was in high school, I don't know, like for some reason I never experienced girls around me that much when I was in primary. I was always with the guys, and guys are chill. You come to them, you give them high fives, like your life is just running around. There's no deep talks, no nothing like that. No, Ati, I need to look like this. There's nothing about how you look. So when I got into high school, this and also I went to a different country. And
Yeah,
during
guys, actually, that's a mistake. You tell us the difference between Kenya and the country that you are in. You tell
yes.
us what is the culture shock that you got. Then you can watch even a story on YouTube, right? She said a lot about this, but you will saw this on radio because I felt
It's
like you
famous.
talked. I felt like you came at us as Kenyans. I felt so bad. Okay,
I'll make a good one. I'll
yeah.
make a good video. Don't worry, I
Okay.
got
Uh-huh.
you. But yeah, so I moved to a different country, and in the country I lived in, like
Uh-huh.
women really take care of themselves.
Oh.
Okay, not
But
that
so
Kenyans
that's what
don't
the
take
good
care
girls
of
that
themselves.
Charisma was saying about.
Those good girls, those are the good girls.
It's our,
And I was like, this is insane, guys. Like, as in, I went to one, like an example is that I went to one of my friend's house for a sleepover, and then I was just, the sleepover has ended. So me, I'm like, let me pack my bags and go. She's like, are you moving out of the house before you put powder on your face and lipstick? I'm like, I'm going to my house.
Yeah.
And like, that's how that culture is. Like, a woman is like elegant 24/7. Your
Okay.
face should never be
Sasa you
anti-makeup.
can't go out with pajamas.
Hakuna kitu kama
Sasa
hiyo.
kama sijisikii kufanya
Oi,
makeup.
pole pole my friend.
Sasa kama hiyo ni ile siku
Unaangaliwa by the
nimeenda
way.
nikakuta ni my eye pencil imefika sikumbuka kununua kisha pena hata nikitumia kisuliwa. No difference.
No difference.
Hadi ile siku my cat has run away with my beauty blender and I have to say Kitty please give me my beauty blender.
But
Yeah.
it's insane because like I know Kenyans that I'm not saying women don't take care of themselves. People here take care.
Yeah, we
look
do.
fine.
Yes,
Fine
we do.
girls.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
here on behalf of all Kenyans. Good girls.
Yeah, you guys are good girls. But I feel like we are very real. As in, kama unatoka kwa nyumba, mbona niweke makeup na ninaenda tu hapa chini and I'll come back. So anyways, that was the first time experiencing a bunch of girls who think about how they look.
Okay.
So that made me feel like, first of all, I'm not from here, and people there are known to be beautiful and everything. And I was just look at other girls, like, which is one of the life I say. Like, I would look at other girls and I'm like, wow, like they're so pretty, they're really pretty and everything. But to be honest, if you know me, I'm very, if you get to know me, or if you know me, like I am very confident in myself.
Yeah.
Because my mom from a very young age, she's always looked at my face and said, she calls me Miss Kenya, my friend.
Wow, that's a very beautiful thing actually getting that from your parents because that's the first your first audience, your first
right.
And at this point, I know my sister and my mom, they're listening. They're expecting this, and I feel like, and all my friends, guys, thank you so much. I can see you guys, but I can't reply. But thank you so much for doing. And I feel like getting the people who are closest to you, being so positive, with your life affairs, it's such a boost.
I know. Like, who can tell you anything? Honestly,
like
I look bad.
Yeah.
My friend, you're talking to stone. You're talking to a wall.
I should tell you that.
Let me tell you, you look bad. But then it was so bad. My confidence was so bad that even when I looked bad, like my outfit looks bad, I'll be like, you're just jealous.
For real?
And I would walk that door in confidence.
What if that's confidence?
Kuna siku niliingia, I was wearing like a pajama. My mom bought me this thing that looks like a pajama. Till today, I don't know. I'm nice pajamas. I'm like, they're not pajamas. They were supposed to be stylish. But anyways, like I would go to church with it because ukiniambia anything else, I'm like, you're just jealous. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
But my point is, I'm very confident. But like even at like even me with my confidence,
Mhm.
I reached a point where I was like you think like boys, like pimples, my face is like this. Gee, what? My face, Kwanzaa, if
So
there's
what was your
something.
teen life like?
My
I
teen
feel like
life.
in teen life it's the time where most like as girls, I don't know for boys, they should tell us on my Instagram. They should tell us. Do you think like even for boys go through what I feel like girls are more self conscious compared to boys? But I don't know, I'm just saying.
Actually, I think for boys it's worse.
Really?
Yes.
I
I
don't
think for
so.
boys it's worse. You
I
know
don't
why?
think so.
Because they don't have, us. Like for example, like Kama Spendi, like for example, I don't like my cheeks.
Mhm.
Okay, I love my cheeks, guys. Let me just tell you.
That's the example ever.
But I just gonna put it out there. My
Yeah.
cheeks are amazing. But I'm just saying, like, if I didn't like them, as a guy, let's say I don't like them as a girl, I can just be like, mimi sipendangi hizi chicks zangu zinakanga vibaya. Like I can just say it, yeah. But to find a guy saying, oh, I don't like this part of my body, you tell me how many times you've had a guy say that, honestly, because you're looked at as weird, you're supposed to be looking at a specific type of way. But yeah, I think for guys it's us because they don't have people to talk to about. I mean, they don't have any, and also no one looks at a boy. Not many people in the society, like we were saying, like my mom was telling me I'm pretty. Very few parents tell their sons like you look handsome. Okay, but hiyo ni uongo.
Hi, Kelly.
Hiyo ni uongo.
Kelly is on a public platform. So let's go back to my story.
Yes.
So I want to know about the nights when you are like I will write this song.
Yeah.
And how you prepared yourself to like I feel like being putting your music out there actually with the video because I was part of the video. You're not singing but I took part. So when you prepared yourself like I'm gonna shoot this video, I'm gonna go to the studio. Like how was that part? That's part of the story. That story.
Honestly, so I'm a Christian.
Yes.
Just to put it
Yes.
out there.
Yes.
And
I was to remind you that before the show ends.
I look like I was not Christian this morning. Is that what you're trying to say?
And then
But anyways, yeah, I'm a Christian and I have a relationship with Jesus.
Yeah.
And that year, like it was 2021,
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like a pulling for me to do music.
Mm.
And to put out a song, not to do music.
Mm.
And to be honest, like I've grown up in a family of musicians.
Yes.
My grandmother is a musician.
Yes.
All my uncles are musicians. My dad is a musician.
So
and
you started singing from your mother's womb.
my mother's nilitoka nikimba. You guys cried, but me I sang.
You when your mom was giving birth to you, the nurses are like, oh my god.
I was like, I'm here.
Oh my god, it's so funny. And then
So anyways, point is like I grew up in a very musical family, and what people are usually like, oh, wow, it's so nice you came from a musical family. But the thing is that you never sound good because everyone sounds good, And also like I kind of saw the lifestyle my uncles were living in because sometimes they would leave music and join music and leave music and join music. So I'm like, is this the life I want? Like, do I want a steady job, I want a 9 to 5.
You want a six number
salary. 6 number salary, and also I think school contributed to that. That for you to be successful, you have to be a lawyer or what? Where did your teachers ask you if you want to be a journalist?
Hey, well, let me tell you, I never had like a stable career. I used to think of what I'll say when the text going like on live, starting from.
Imagine you're thinking of what to say.
I was always the front of students at the front. Before the teacher gets the last student so that I can answer. Well, I'm already thinking, will I say doctor today? I need a course that makes people surprised. They're like, what? I never had a stable career till like now in campus that I had to go to do. But yes, still I love everything that
what you do.
I love what I'm doing right now.
and that's my point. Like even for me, like in high school, abroad, primary, from the time you're a child, you don't say I wanna be a journalist, I wanna do media. Okay, there are people who say, which I did. To be honest, I did. I've always wanted to be a journalist ever since, but that's because my parents were open to
it. You have really nice parents.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So my point is like, but when it came to teachers and they'd ask me, I wouldn't say journalist. Me, I'm going to say I'm going to be some media, whatever. Like
Yes.
I would
Now,
not say it.
was that in Kenya or in Rwanda?
Both. Like in
In
both.
Rwanda, do you think that the topic about career and someone
even
choosing it as a
worse.
student, is it so much subjectified? Like, is it a big deal?
Yes.
Like how in school here in Kenya, every teacher will be like, "Tell me what you want to be when you
Yes.
grow up."
In fact, for them, it's even worse with parents because
Mhm.
their parents are much like older. I don't know, but their parents are very strict on. You find like somebody plays in the band better than anything, you
Uh-huh.
know. But because they have parents that will not like they already have that in their minds that I cannot make money as a instrumentalist,
Mm.
and that's it. But anyway, my story point to my story
Yes.
is that I did not think that I can make music.
Oh.
I did not plan. People would ask me, "Oh, you're my next voice. So you gonna make?" I'm like, "No, I'm not going to make any music. I don't. I. It freaked me out to think that I'm going to make music without a 9 to 5.
Hmm.
Me, I wanted a stable job.
Yeah, you want to wake
I
up.
wanted to wake
Yeah.
up. I know 6 figures is coming this
Yes.
end of the month. Eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, but like it. Of course, God didn't tell me you're going to be a musician
Yeah. Yeah.
or anything like that. But I just felt that, like, you know what, let me, like there's a pulling for making music, and I
Mhm.
have been running away from it.
Yeah.
I've been running away from making music.
Mhm.
I'd make music, keep it there, and it stays there.
Yeah.
Don't come out. So this was the first time that I actually made the song. So it came out of like a prompting, rather.
Oh.
It wasn't something that I was going through
Mhm.
and then I made the song.
Yeah.
No, it was really forced. That's what I can say. I was forced into making music.
But before my story, do you have other songs that you are after?
Not recorded.
But on YouTube, you have songs.
Oh yes, like covers.
Mhm.
Yes, I
Yeah,
do
she
have
does a lot of
covers.
covers. Really nice covers. Guys, go to her YouTube. Tell us your YouTube handles.
Kaylin Rehema.
Yes, Kedin Rehema. So, guys, we're gonna listen to a song by Lafrik, and I love this guy so much. So, yeah, let's listen. Let's go on a break. Okay. So before the song comes, Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
before the song comes, with my story, were you? What was the support that you got from your parents? Actually, the fact that your parents are no.
My parents were like, finally. Always been waiting. Then they wanted, I'm telling you, from the time I was 7, they wanted me to make music. At the time, my parents are not the origin, like the stereotype Africans that we usually have. Like, oh, you're making music, I'm a musician, Like, in fact, they were really. My dad was in the video shoot.
Yeah, I remember.
And he forced his way there because he's like, Najoin, you're Gen Z, but I have to see this music video.
Yeah.
So they were very supportive, I can say that. Until today, they are like, Kaylin, you released one music and that's it. So in their minds, they expecting me to make music every month, basically.
Every month.
Every month.
Ah.
So I'd say they're my biggest fans.
Okay. And do you think that with my story, what was the targeted audience? Like, did you get your targeted audience?
Yes, I wanted it to be Afrobeat,
So like the
soulish,
audience who
to be
wanted,
young.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it has gotten that?
I don't know. I've really not checked my my audience, but the people who have listened, of course, are not older than like. Okay, let me not say things that people are like. But I'd say they're in their teen years or
Mhm.
in their 20s. Let me
Okay.
say that. Yeah.
So okay, let's listen to a song. that was a song by Be the Storyteller. Kayleen,
Yes.
how conversant are you with Kenyan musicians?
Honestly, I
She
started.
doesn't know, guys.
I was even asking who's singing.
Yeah, she always does that. But of course, you know Gary the Storyteller.
I do.
Hey, he's my favorite.
I do.
My
I love the
favorite,
whole
my
of
favorite.
the Soul Generation.
So,
Every single one of you, I love you.
yeah.
Special love.
Okay, take this moment to tell.
Let's take a moment.
Yeah.
Take a
this
moment
to
of
tell.
silence.
So
You
they
know?
can hear you. They can be listening to the Cypher Radio.
Soul
It's a big
Generation.
radio.
I love you. I am your biggest fan. You thought you had fans? I am the fan.
So yeah, I love Soul Generation. I love all of them too.
Yeah, I really.
Yes. So we go back to my story. And then your story, my story to your story, my story.
Our story.
So, my story. Do you think you wrote it at a place where you, which were your moods and you look at the song? Was it at a point of sadness, or was it at a point of reflection?
No,
or was
I
it
think
driven
it
by a
was
lot of emotions?
no. It wasn't driven by. It wasn't personal. It was
Mhm.
my story is not really personal for
Okay.
me, but
Uh-huh.
it came at a weird time where a lot of girls were telling me about their insecurities.
Oh,
Out of
was
all
I
the
part
time,
of it? Do you remember?
I don't think you were not there.
Okay.
But honestly, like, my eyes were opened to the amount of girls around me that are not comfortable with their skin, with their eyes, with like everything, or not everything, but I realize that every girl has that one thing or two or three that they're not comfortable with, and how it like can take a lot of their thinking. Like, you can be in a room with them and they look so good, but in their heads they're thinking, oh my gosh, look at this nose, it looks big, you know. It's
So you always talk about the nose. Is it an insecurity?
But I realized like a lot of girls have it, including me, yeah. And I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna sing for the girls. Like, I'm going to sing for the girls, and not only like others, like most songs are like, yeah, I have a bad figure, that's it, you know. But to also put it in the context of how God looks at us.
Yeah.
So I also took verses from the Bible of
Yeah.
what God
Yeah.
says.
And do you identify yourself as a gospel artist or popular artist or just
I'm a
a
creative.
center?
Yeah. I would call myself as I don't think I'd say I'm a gospel artist,
Okay,
but I am just a creative.
You're just a
But yes, I do sing
creative.
Christian songs.
Okay.
Songs about Jesus
Mm.
and ourselves and inspiration and all that.
Mm.
But yeah, I think even the first part of the song is a conversation between me and God. So the first the first beginning of the verse is basically me complaining to God about myself, and the second
complain.
verse
To God.
and then the second verse is what God thinks about me. And then the chorus is just me affirming that even if I fall, even if I wake up in the morning and I look at myself in the mirror and I don't feel good about myself, it's okay. It says one time for the falls and for the times he'll pick me up. He's gonna pick me up at the end of the day. Yes.
Hallelujah.
But yeah, that's
so yeah. And now tell us, what was the for a break, just to create to break the so the mood. So can you tell me, you have grown up, a big part of your growing up has been in Rwanda.
Yeah.
How many years were you in Rwanda by then?
Me? I think, I don't know how we're gonna count this because I'm not in Rwanda right now, but my dad is in Rwanda. So
but you do go to Rwanda from time to time, right?
Yeah.
Let's say like maybe 5 years, 6 years, 7.
Let me say 7.
7 years.
Yeah.
7 years. And what's the difference you've seen, like, for creatives in Rwanda? Like how do I put it? Like creatives in Rwanda and creatives in Kenya. How do you weigh them? What's the difference that you see between them? What's the similarity? Who needs to do a little bit of improvement?
I think honestly Rwanda has amazing creatives.
Like Kenya.
I didn't say that in Kenya.
Okay,
Japanese a sentence.
You want
to fight me, guys?
Me, I'm here for my people. I
No,
am here for my
Brenda
people.
has amazing creative, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I think Kenya, we really take for granted the amount of exposure we have to our creatives.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you can be an instrumentalist and be paid money
In Rwanda.
in Kenya.
Oh.
You know,
yeah.
as in
Yeah.
it's your lifestyle.
But you are an instrumentalist too.
But
Kinda.
see, it's not that deep. So that's the
No,
difference.
it's me here thinking how to make money using you.
Businesswoman.
Yeah, I'll be your manager.
But yeah, like
a female manager is for that. Manager, a manager.
Acha feminist.
Hapana, doesn't
It
mean me.
be a manager.
I'm a feminist, but I'm not really a feminist. Yes, like okay. Why
You
are
are
you
half
giving me
feminist.
that look? Okay, so yeah.
So my point is, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I was saying like in Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
like we really take care of our creatives. As much as we complain, as much as we complain, when you go to other
What is
countries,
taking care of your creative?
as in like I can release a song today and I'll actually have people who listen to it, you know?
Oh yeah, true.
Or I'll have look at this platform. We're in an amateur show.
Show, yeah.
That's not in
Yeah,
Rwanda.
yeah,
Like
true.
it's
In
not.
Rwanda.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not. It's not like creativity in Kenya is like at another level, you know. And I really respect that. Like you can be a musician and that's your whole entire life.
Yeah.
And unakula. As much as people say, oh, money is not in music, blah blah in Kenya. I understand if you compare it to the US, but if you compare it to our brothers and sisters around us,
so to Kopazuri. For once she says something good about Kenya. She's always complaining. Oh, matatu culture. Oh, what?
But I think I need to do a part 3 of that.
Yeah, you should.
After staying for a year,
feel so
for 2 years.
I always feel like, oh God, you should have met me earlier.
But yeah, I really appreciate the creative culture in Kenya, in artistry, for whatever it is.
So okay,
yeah,
that's a good thing. So tell us about that. No, you are going to say about the things that you said about Kenya in your previous video, because I feel like people should hear you. And then we come.
I think instead of me
correct your mistakes on live.
I think instead of mistake, I think it should be watched because there's a lot to say.
Yeah. So let's go back to the creative side. Do you think that creatives in Kenya, you said you are doing good, right?
Yeah.
But do you think we are where we are supposed to be? Like for creative, like for singers, are they where they're supposed to be? Or for artists? What's that? Give me examples of creatives. Like maybe we are talking here about creatives. Now to up until who is a creative?
Who is that creative?
Yeah, who is an example of a creative?
You tell me, what is a creative to you?
A creative, for me, I think a creative is just someone who brings out their okay, I don't want to use the word creativity again, but I feel like it's the skills that you have that are not academically learned. They might be, but probably something that you are inborn with. Maybe no, there's someone who can. A talent. There's someone who can go to school and study music, and there's you who didn't go to school and study music and you sing so well. And there's someone like me, maybe I draw. Yeah, yes, I draw. So when I have my art piece, and there's someone who has gone to school for art, and you know, like there's that inward thing.
Yeah,
and I think that's the person that I call so much a creative. And I feel like we don't know the difference between a content creator and a creative. Because most times when I was trying to start my magazine, I realized that I was leaning so much on content creators. And I had to sit down and ask myself, actually, this is a magazine for creatives. I have to know the difference of what a content creator is and what a creative is. And that's what we said in the beginning of the show, guys. So we said that in content creator, most times they are creative. Most times we're not coming at you guys. I love you all who are
Twitter.
Creators.
Anzani.
So you know, guys, and I say that a creative, he's skillful. He's putting when he's on the internet, skills zake, they're the ones which are getting him likes. They're the ones which are getting him followers.
Yeah.
I think that for me, those are the people that I write about. But I can also write
how about
about
creatives? Like creatives, do creatives still get an audience, an internet audience?
Creatives. Well, now that's the thing. That's the thing. If a creative has grown up to become a content creator, they get the audience very fast. Like you know, that's why this design magazine is there, research paper radio is also there for those people when you're better audience, better for it's a creative has skills.
Ah,
It's creative on something. There's something that they should put out there and it should have people, someone who sings so well, they rap so good.
yeah.
But they've not gotten the platform for people to know them out here. I thank TikTok. I take this opportunity to thank TikTok. You know, platforms like YouTube. They've given these people a chance. And that's what I'm saying actually. We need to know the difference between a content creator and a creative. So much. Yeah.
That's interesting. So does Kenya have
creatives? Yeah, I think Kenya has a lot of underrated creatives.
Yes.
I'll be honest. And so much overrated content creators. But I love content
creators. I see where you're I see. But
I love content creators. I'm not saying anything, but I love it when someone is out there because of a skill that they do. Right. Like, oh my goodness, they sing so well. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I think actually one of the very interesting thing is I think Kenyans love comedy.
Yeah, true.
So you find the most stupid thing like
trending.
I remember like Githeri Man, yeah. Yes. When Githeri Man was a trending thing, blah blah, or even Ugali Man. It's called Ugali Man.
Okay, continue. I will agree with you. We'll talk behind the curtain.
Anyways, like I saw that they're not funny. Yeah, they really are. But the attention they get compared to the person who's like an amazing photographer or amazing videographer is not matched. You know, I don't know why. Or clout. Yeah. Actually, I think we also like. There's a lot. I don't even think it's for Kenyans alone. I think in the creative world, when you think about it, even in the US, whatever, like. In the internet, clout is probably going to get more attention more than a creative will.
True.
You know?
True.
So I don't know what's wrong with human beings. But
you know, you're also a human being. Or she's an alien, guys.
I'm an alien. But I think honestly, but I also think as a creative, you also need to know how to jump on the trend.
True.
And bring out what you have inside of you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was even saying, that I have a friend of mine. They do most auditions for maybe presenters, for maybe models, and all those things. And he was saying that as a creative, you know, when you want to convince Kaylin, I want to work, you know, maybe posted you need a model or you need a presenter. You know, like me as the panel which is choosing the people who are going to do that thing. I want to see something. Not you telling me whether you're creative and you have nothing
to show
like on your platform. I'll be like, how convinced should I be?
Yeah. Like, how am I supposed to?
Yes, and when he wrote that, I was like, oh yes, exactly. You're saying how maybe they wanted maybe a host. They're like, okay, show us. How convinced will I be that my show is in your hands? Yeah, I want proof. So I was like, for creatives, it's good to put your work out there, even if you're not getting something like financially. It's just good to put your work out there, and
it's like a portfolio.
Yes, exactly. And people will like trust you. They will believe in you. They'll be like, okay, this person is actually doing a good job. Kellen is actually a good singer. So yeah, that's actually I think creatives should be taught more. There should be a lot of sensitization for creatives on how to actually put their work out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Very true.
I agree. I think even as I would say, like honestly, Kenyan content creation has, to be honest, content creation, creativity, all that has even poured to other countries. I'd say most of the content creators that are watched come from Kenya in Rwanda.
Yes.
So I think in the way
you're doing well. You're doing well.
I think honestly we carry. Yeah. We are carrying a stuff with us. But I'm not saying they don't come from me.
I'm proud to be a Kenyan. That's why we're in a Kenyan radio.
You know, I think
they're not
but they're saying from you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we are really doing good in that. I mean, we got a whole Grammy, you know, from Lupita.
Yes. I was, you know, okay, let me just say that. It's not because I saw somewhere where they had written she's a Kenyan / Mexican. Yes. These are my friends.
You need to go to that article.
I was like, guys, please
Do
just
better.
what harm will you do and give it as Kenyan?
Hey.
What is Kenyan / Mexican actress? Like one Grammy like it was a whole article. I was like, why? You know,
honestly,
I feel so attacked.
Anyways, that's a story for another day.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like it really is like I feel like Kenya we have reached to a point where like people have acknowledged that you can get money. Kitambo it wasn't like that. Like there was no future. You say you're going to be a journalist or a musician, you've said Nibo, like I don't want like
you're doomed
for life. And I really love that.
Yeah.
Schools we actually talked about with my mom how media was never really part of the system in the university. Like after high school you can't say I'm going to do journalism, you know, because there was never in the list. There was really never that. But now they have adjusted and added media, so I can choose media and they take you to a university and stuff, and it's really I can.
Something else that I see is that the parents of our time, they have changed.
Yeah,
they are more flexible to
new ways
to
of
new
money.
Yeah,
it's really money. True. It's money. There's nothing.
But I feel like as a creative, you need to be content even at a space where you're not making money, as long as you're making fulfillment. As much as I know everything costs money, you need.
But I think for us it's different.
Yeah.
We have two things coming for us. There's fame and there's money.
Money.
Because imagine being a creative, our party pesa na bado party audience. So I think it's very like even me as a creative, that's one of my let me say, I don't know, shortcoming. Yeah. Because sometimes I'm like, you can do any pay pesa and it's not giving me an audience. You get. But then now sometimes like I'm reminded of like wow, like it's a process, you know? It's a process, and the main point, like you're saying, is not to gain something from it, it's for you to remove it out. And you
remind me of someone, I saw someone write up just sort of a quote, and they say it's easy for a rich kid to be a creative. Like I stopped school, I'm going to start rapping, guys. I'm gonna be a rapper. I dropped out of Harvard. Yeah, and like I'm excited about that. But for someone who's not like financially, like you have nothing as a creative, you have bills. So it's easy for a rich kid. I drop everything, I drop sugar, I drop everything. But for us, for example, you don't have such a option. True. To drop school and start a content creation. Yes. And I wish there was a better way for creatives to be sure that if I turn to the creative side, my bills are sorted out. Yeah. But I think that we are heading there. We're heading there. We're not there yet. Yeah. Honestly, we're not. We're not there. There's so many problems in the way of creative. Like, I've seen so many creatives saying that they're not being paid for. Like you do something and then you're not paid. Because according to the person, your client, they don't think that it's a big deal. Ati mimi wewe kwenda Instagram kunidansia for my product is a big deal. Why should I pay you? Hata mtoto wangu angedance. It's not I can get a neighbor. Hata kuna mtu hata niliona hapo nje ana dance naweza tafuta Moya David. Why should I pay you? So I think that idea of creativity and money put together honestly has not as jashikana vizuri yet. But we're going to get there. I think we are. Because honestly, compared to other countries, I think we are way ahead. Yeah. Honestly, in that aspect. So, there are a lot of people who are telling me we are tuned in. I will not mention names. They're not comfortable with being mentioned. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to me and to Kaylin for listening to the story behind my story. And thank you so much. Yes, and everyone else who listens to 254 Radio, etc. Wonderful platforms for people to showcase their creative side. Yeah, so Kaylin, because you're the guest here today, I want to play I want you to name a Kenyan song. This is how we want to see how good she is at this. I wanted to
Actually,
name a
put
Kenyan
that.
song.
Put I don't know this. I don't know the lyric. I
Which
don't know
one?
the name. But it's this Kikuyu song. It
Kikuyu.
has been repeating in my head. Na 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 na
What?
na
No,
na
how
na
will I
na
write
na
it?
na 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 na
Guys, if
na
you can
na
understand what she's saying,
na.
how can
You
I,
know
how can
that
I
song.
help you?
You know that song.
Obviously.
Na 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 na
Okay, I
na.
don't know. Okay.
Oh my
I will
goodness.
continue. I was okay.
Uh, no,
Let's
Akuna
for
Bila
time.
idea.
For time.
But
I don't
anyway,
know.
put any of Sauti Sol songs.
Thirty thousand. Okay.
But I can't believe you don't know that song. It's like I mean, it's one of the
Maybe
major
I know
Kikuyu songs
it.
that people are using on
Mm.
TikTok and Instagram. You don't know it?
I don't
I
think
think I'm
there's
more
a
Kenyan.
song.
You thought you're more.
So I guess I had to cut that song short because I've realized that I have known which song she's looking
Of
for.
course.
Wow.
What's the
I
name
am
of the song?
sorry. It's called. Why do you want me to
Same.
pronounce? Why do you want me to pronounce this song? This song into the name and wow. It's called.
Uh-huh. What's the name of the song?
Wale Wakwa. My mom is proud of me.
Ah,
So, Kelly, I have played your song. I love that song too so much.
I love
I
it.
feel bad that I didn't even recognize it. So we have 3 minutes, and I want to thank you so much for being my guest.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
much for inviting me.
And everyone who has listened, guys, I love you so much. I'm sorry, but it's already 1 hour past. It was so much fun.
Fun.
I want to thank
know.
Super for Radio for giving us this such a wonderful, wonderful platform. I hope to come back again for our
Same.
next amateur show. We'll come back with Karin again and a different creative.
Stop it.
So, guys, yes, that's it's all from me, guys. That's it all. And I hope to come back again. And Kaylin, thank you so much. And everyone who has listened, I don't know how to tell you guys that I am so
Thank you
grateful.
so much for anyone that tuned in.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. And Kelly, there's someone who's celebrating their birthday today. We have 2 minutes. I want you with your beautiful voice. She has a cold, guys, but I feel like her voice is better with cold. I want you to sing happy birthday. Just very
What's the
fast.
name of the person?
Mapema your best.
That's the name of the
That's to anyone. We're dedicated
Oh,
to everyone
to
who has a
anyone.
birthday. Today, in the whole of this week, I have a friend of mine. Her name is Whitney. Her friend, her birthday is on the 24th. Yes, on Thursday. Also, sing it for her, please.
Okay, so let me just sing happy birthday to
For
you.
everyone.
Okay. Happy birthday
To
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear loved ones. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I was your host, Robita Mwangi, and see you in the next show. Bye, guys.
Bye.